Greetings, Sassy Sirens, and welcome back for the video that I'm sure all of you guys knew was coming, because today is a day that will go down in infamy. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021, and that day should mean something to all of you. Today is the day that Starbucks officially launched their 50th anniversary and Easter spring collection. So as you can see in front of you, there's a lot of cups I've got. We're going to get into it, and we're going to talk about them, and we're going to gossip about the cups, and we're going to rate them. We're going to do all that good stuff today. The other thing that we're going to do, as you saw in the heading of this video, is it seems appropriate that as we usher in a new class of cool kids, that we bid a proper farewell to our friends from the Spring 1 and Valentine's collection. So we'll do a little bit talking about that towards the end of the video, about that delicious giveaway that I know all of you can't wait to hear about. So before I get into these cups, a couple of things I want to talk about that were kind of immediate reactions and things that kind of immediately stood out to me today as I was going after getting my cups. The first thing being, obviously, once again, there's a ton more cold cups than there are double walls. As you guys know, my heart bleeds for double walls, and I am just waiting for them to go back to their former glory, where when a collection drops, they put out like 10 double walls. Some of you may be thinking, well, hey, look, we're coming into spring. People aren't going to be drinking hot coffee, so why do you need so many double walls? But even during holiday season, they didn't have a lot of double walls, so I got a bone to pick with you, Starbucks. Another immediate reaction that I had was, there just hasn't been, and you probably have noticed this over the last couple of years, there's really been this decline in the pomp and circumstance that Starbucks used to have around their launches. You'd go into the stores and it'd have these beautiful displays. Circa 2014, 2015, 2016, where they did these beautiful displays. And we just haven't seen that in a while. And this collection was no different. Not a single store I went into had any pomp or circumstance. And it was just not, it was disheartening. It was a letdown, right? That, we haven't seen, when Starbucks got rid of their online store, I think in 2016, they said a big part of this was they were looking to draw traffic back into their stores, right? And really make it about the customer experience. Well, you drove the traffic back to the stores, but you guys didn't do your part, right? We did our part by coming into the stores, but you failed and have since failed to give us a better customer experience, right? I'm not saying that we don't get good service from your baristas and your partners, so that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the stores just aren't, and this has less to do with COVID, because this has been a down trend, in my opinion, since like 2017, 2018, where we just haven't seen these really gorgeous displays that support the launch of these collections. So I would like to see a little bit more of that, Starbucks. Last but not least, we've seen a lot of over-reliance, I think, on the studded cup. I am a fan of the studded cup. I am not saying that Starbucks should get rid of the studded cup. You guys I have a studded cup video, so I am here for the studded cup. But there has become this really over-reliance on this studded cup, and the design. Starbucks is a massive corporation. They have an entire creative department. They have a head of creative whose job is for that team to come up with the designs of these cups. And again, we're seeing less cheekiness in the cups. So it just, I was in line with someone who was in the store I was in, who had just started collecting in 2020, and we were having this discussion because I've been a collector for years, and I was sharing with her that, while these cups are beautiful, don't get me wrong, they're just, they pale in comparison to what we used to see come out of Starbucks, is what I will share. Some of you have seen some of the videos that I've posted of old school cups. Anytime there's like a glass lid, that's an old school cup. And maybe you don't agree with me. I don't know. Let's duke it out in the comments. But I truly think that the cups and the designs of the cups they have not just been a super, super wow factor. Yes, they're wow, but I wouldn't say a super, super wow factor. That's what we're missing. So those are my immediate reactions. Let's get after talking about these cups. And thank you for listening to me just go on and on and on. So we're going to first talk about the kind of cup of the hour. This is the 50th anniversary double wall that has the floating mermaid on it. And what I really like about this cup is the color. It's this mint green, okay, with the top being a shade darker, as Starbucks normally will do. And people are calling it the pearl cup, right? It is absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't say it's because there's this floating mermaid on the cup. I am not dying to have a floating white woman on my cup. It's really about the color and this pearl material and texture that people are really lining up for. And in person, it is absolutely just as beautiful as when you look at it online and you're thinking to yourself, I wonder if this is as beautiful in person as it is online. It is. It is. The other thing to note is that this cup is $24.95, so it also was a bit more pricier than the normal Starbucks double walls, which are $19.95 to $22.95. So that one was a bit more pricier. Not quite sure if it's worth that price point as of yet. Give me a couple weeks. I'll come back and let you know what I really feel about it, but not quite sure what my thoughts are on that price point. The other cup is this $3 cold cup that we're used to, this plastic reusable material from our color changing cups and stuff like that. Again, it's only $3. What's happening in the center is that looks like it's a bean, like a cocoa farm, right? Coffee farm, where there's just kind of beans hanging out on the ground and stuff like that. It's $3. I got a couple of them because these will make, good, quick, fast, easy, dirty gifts, right? It sends the message that, I thought about you and I cares about you, but I don't cares about you enough to spend $20 on a full cold cup for you. That's what this gift says, right? But still super cute because the color is gorgeous. So I did get a couple of them just because I really, really enjoyed the color. My other double wall that I got is a part of the Easter collection. You should be able to see the rabbit. It's coming across, give it a moment. Kind of hopping around and sniffing around in the cup. It is a pale pink with a coral top, which I'm here for that coral top. Maybe this is more of a peach. I think the coral top is a little bit more of the top that was on that Valentine's Day cup that I talked about that I really, really loved. But this top is also super, super gorgeous because it's like a peachy pink, if you can see that. I am also here for the color of this rabbit. I would love to see a double wall that is that color, because it is, that color of that rabbit, I'm positively here for that. And this was $19.95, so your standard cost for your double walls. I will come down here because I'm sure many people were clamoring for this cup today. It's the 50th anniversary honeycomb studded cup. And what I really like about it is the top. It has this like fleckish of purple depending on how the light hits it that is really, really gorgeous, that I really like. I got it because it is cute and I do like it. There are other studded cups I would probably put above it as a studded cup that I love, but I do like this one, so I did go ahead and get that one as well. Next is this cup, which is something new that Starbucks is doing. There's a label on it that says made with recycled plastic. So Starbucks is really doing a lot of work to become more eco-friendly and really reduce their carbon footprint. Let's move this over a little bit more. Reduce their carbon footprint. I think by 2025 is what they're trying to do. So they're really promoting that this is made from recycled plastic. The reason why I got it, you guys, is the color. It's this mint green that is just positively gorgeous. Okay, I really wish they would have made this in the exact cup in a double wall, right? In this mint green, very basic and very simplistic, just like this, no design, nothing, just like this, just in a double wall, because I would have got that too. See, look at Starbucks. You're losing out on getting this money. So yeah, it would have been nice if it was made with a double wall. This is $12.95. It is so reasonably priced. I just stopped myself from buying like a lot of these because in my head it was like, oh my god, these are gonna be such great gifts. And then I was just like, I mean, are you gonna be giving these away to a ton of people? I don't know. So I stopped myself because I immediately wanted to pick up like 5 of them and be like, oh, gifts, 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 gifts. And I was like, stop it. Next, actually, let me remove this so I can get to this cold cup, which is positively gorgeous. I'm going to try to hold it up against the light just right so you can see. Yes, it indeed goes from purple to green, okay? Based on how you hold it and how the light hits it. Hey, party in the cup. Party in a cup. Party in a cup. So this was a cup I got at one of the first stores that I went to today, and this one is $18.95. When I first saw it, I had to put it up against the light in the store to kind of see what was happening. Is it purple? Is it green? Is it purple? Is it green? But super, super just, again, simplistic, sleek, and just really, really pretty. So if you see this on the shelf, definitely get it. It's worth it. Now, the next cup of the hour that we saw a lot of people clamoring towards when you went into a store is the reverse tail cold cup. Okay. It's iridescent. It is, again, keeping with this mint green vibe that Starbucks is going for this season, and I have to say this is positively gorgeous. It's $18.95. I absolutely understand why people were clamoring towards this, because as soon as I saw it, I said, oh, I need this in my life. Very, very pretty. It has that green top with the green straw. Very iridescent, and it's that green, but you also see when you look in the inside of it, and I will not be able to catch that on camera, so don't hurt me. When you're twisting it, you're holding it, the inside of the cup is the flecks of purple, right? So similar to how this is that purple green, when you hold it up to the light, the inside of this cup looks purple. It's so cool, so cool. Definitely get this one if you can get your hands on it, because it's worth the spectacle that people have been clamoring for it. This last cold cup is for the spring, the Easter Spring 2 collection. You see our rabbit friend on it. He's over there frolicking, just frolicking. Look at you frolicking. That's a fun word, frolicking. And then we've got the big, gorgeous, colorful flowers there. Again, Starbucks, you're getting the color palettes right. I will definitely give that to you. You are getting the color palettes right. I would just like to see a little bit more done with the designs of your cups. That's all I'm asking for. It's not too much to ask for. When you look at the cup, the way it was made is you can tell they took a piece of glitter cardstock, right? Because that's all that is that's cardstock inside of there. And then they made a vinyl, and they probably glued the vinyl onto the cardstock, right? And then made it a cylinder, glued it and sealed it, and then put it inside of the cup. Okay, that's essentially all this is. It looks a lot more complicated, and I will tell you, as one of my really good friends tells me all the time, he always likes to say, you could probably make that, right? If I had all the time in the world, I probably could, but I don't have all the time in the world. But super pretty nonetheless. And it goes with our double wall friend here. They're kissing cousins, if you will, which I'm a fan of, the kissing cousin cups. Last but not least, I have started to become a fan of the vacuum insulated water bottles. I don't own a lot of them, first and foremost because they're $24.95, right? So they're costly. So if you were to buy 10 of these a year, that's $250. So these are the vacuum insulated water bottles are pricier. So these are not something that I tend to collect on a regular basis. If I see a color or a pattern or something that I really enjoy, then I'll pick it up. This is stainless steel, so nothing too big about the color. It's literally just stainless steel. What is catchy is the mermaid who's kind of hanging out on it, right? Doing her thing, chilling like a villain. So that's what made me essentially pick this one up. Is stainless steel is always classic, never goes out of style, and then having the mermaid on it, kind of holding that fern, you know, love fern. You guys remember the movie Love Fern? What was it? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. But so that's what made it kind of stick out to me, and why I ended up picking this one up. So what cups did you guys get? What, you know, drop me some comments. Tell me, are you enjoying? Do you think these designs are 10 out of 10? Maybe you do. I don't think they're 10 out of 10. I think I'd give them an 8 out of 10. Not just this collection, but I just think in general that the designs are kind of on a scale of 8 out of 10 when they used to be 10 out of 10. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you are subscribing to this channel, you are liking this content. I had to throw that piece in before we go through and talk about the parameters of the giveaway, because I know that you guys are super excited about that. So like I said earlier, as we welcome in this new class of cups, it totally makes sense that we just give a proper, elegant farewell to our Valentine 2021 Spring 1 2021 collection. And what is a better way to do that than to have a giveaway of a cup from that collection? If you guys recall, this is our friend purple or lilac grid, if you will, from the Valentine 2021 Spring 2021 collection that literally just dropped 2 months ago. So I am going to be giving this cup away. We're going to talk about the parameters and how you can qualify for this exciting giveaway cup that I will absolutely ship to you at my cost and all of that good stuff. And you know what? I was gonna out of instinct say only in the continental US, but you know what? No, it's open to everybody. It is, Starbucks knows no boundaries. It burns through our blood. It doesn't matter what country we're from. You know, it transcends gender and race and all of that stuff. The only thing it doesn't transcend is socioeconomic status, because these things are expensive. So you gotta have a little coin in your pocket if you wanna, you know, collect these cups. So this giveaway will be open to, you know, the global world, right? This channel is new. I have actually really been enjoying sharing my cups with you, building connections with a lot of you that have been subscribing to my channel and commenting on a regular basis. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. I cares about you. To what we're gonna do is we really want to help me get this channel to 100 subscribers, right? So if you can like the video, share the video, tag all of that good stuff, right? If you are watching for the first time, what better time than now to subscribe to the channel, right? There's a lot of people who are lurking and watching the videos. I see you lurking, but you're not doing any action. You're not liking it. You're not even taking me to, you know, first base by just giving me a thumbs up, right? Take me to second base if you really want to do me good, and drop me a comment. If you want to hit a triple, hopefully you guys are baseball fans, because I'm a baseball fan, so that's why I'm using this analogy. If you want to go to third base and hit a triple, you know, maybe like it and drop me a comment, right? Subscribing to it is a home run, right? So what I'm asking for is for the first 100 subscribers to this channel, they will all be entered into a raffle. And I'm just going to pluck that name out of the raffle. And that person will be sent this lilac Valentine 2021 grid cup free of charge. I'm going to cover the cost of the shipping, all of that. And you're going to win this. So again, get the channel to 100 subscribers. All the way to that 100th person will be entered into a raffle. And that person's going to win a lucky prize. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a lot of fun collecting these cups, because I know that I did. I will see you in the next video, and I can't wait to give out this cup. Have a great day and a sassy evening.